Go ahead, Dom. See what you was gonna say.
I, I just want to say, I want the Lord to bless her heart and keep her and give her discernment when it comes to healing, because homegirl is moving on too fast. But it's like, okay, this person and how this image looks, y'all are complete 180 from each other and then from the other dude. So I don't know what and not that this guy's a bad looking guy. At this point, it's just like, somebody please pick me. And I'm just gonna take whoever picks me first and comes my way. That's all. Welcome to another episode of Everybody Needs an Aquarius, because y'all motherfuckers too.
Y'all don't even know y'all never know what we were talking about beforehand.
Y'all will never know. They will never know. They will never know.
So no. So thank y'all for listening, man. A lot of people listened to the last episode. Appreciate it. Shout out to a lot of cats trying to holler at Dom in the comments.
That's not true. It's only 6 comments. I thought it was gonna be like 65.
I mean, that's because you used to that on the gram. You used to 65 DMs after one thirst trap you put up.
Actually, my DMs are very dry.
See, you just said
contrary to popular belief.
You're gonna have the brothers in them.
Well, I'm just letting y'all know, like, contrary to popular belief, I really don't be getting hollered at like that. And yeah, it don't be like that out here for me at all. I went to a preseason basketball game out here, and my homeboys was like, so who you fucking on the team? How you get these tickets? And I'm like,
oh wow.
So StubHub,
you just couldn't go to the game?
I couldn't go. Like, why can't I not like basketball?
I mean, I get it to a certain extent, but dang, a preseason game, I think the real G's will get you at a real game.
Yeah, so I did get invited to the real.
Okay, see, here we go.
I didn't go.
Here we go.
The person didn't describe the seats correctly, because had I known they were going to be behind the basketball court side, I would have went. I'm just saying.
Was it the Lakers or Clippers?
It was Lakers, the Lakers season opener. But I went to the preseason game I went to was the Nets versus the Lakers. Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah. Man. Okay. Yeah. Well, no, man. So let's jump right into it. You were telling the story before we get on. I was like, yo, let's just go right into the show.
So y'all. So a quick overview. Someone left a comment about women being accountable is equivalent to 400 credit score and, asking for a loan. So I was telling Daryl this video that my stylist has sent me this morning. And it's pretty much, I believe the woman speaking is some sort of therapist, or maybe she's a relationship counselor or something. But she pretty much was saying that she had a couple that she was counseling, and she had given them exercises to work on, and the man followed the exercises and the woman did not. She also gives a disclaimer saying, hey, I knew that this was not going to work out for them. I knew that they would break up, but I still have to provide a service. This couple ends up breaking up. The man moves on to a new relationship using the tools that he had learned. And is happy in this relationship. The woman, on the other hand, is not. She's miserable. She is sad without this person, and she wants to get her partner back. She's telling this young lady that she did everything that she asked her to do, like as far as these exercises, when we know that's really not true.
Oh, so the brother was doing all the exercises, she wasn't.
Yes. So how they needed to communicate, because we don't realize that a lot of times how we move through life, it might be a lot of times, especially if you've dealt with a lot of trauma, you really are your 6 or 7-year-old self, and you're just navigating through life. And so a lot of things might trigger you because it takes you back to that moment, and you might not be cognizant of that, but that's what you go back to. And so it is a defense mechanism that you use to cope. So we're all moving through life. We're coping and we're trying to heal and be better versions of ourselves. So she pretty much was saying that the woman really, really wanted this man back, and what could she do? But she was like, you didn't use the tools that were provided to you to keep this man happy in your relationship. So, and she was just saying that pretty much the woman wasn't accountable for the demise of the relationship or whatever.
So she tried to put it on him, or was she like?
I don't know what it sounded. To be
like,
quite
if he'd
honest,
only
it
act
sounded
right.
like the damn psychiatrist might be dating the nigga. So I don't fucking know. But it was just interesting.
Oh, so you said, hold on. You said that.
I'll send you the video.
So you saying that she might have cuffed him?
Yeah,
was
she
like,
because she was saying how this guy was saying he was like they're still both clients of hers, but clearly in separate entities, and how happy he was in this new relationship, and maybe he was happy with her. I don't fucking know. I'm just saying. But in the end,
that's pretty dope, though. I have to admit, that's dope.
If that is true,
that's true, that is the best troll job ever. Yeah, to get somebody.
But what she was saying was pretty much the premise of the video was just saying that women don't realize that a lot of times things could be our fault, because sometimes we have this princess mentality where everything is supposed to be about us and we're not really engaging and doing things with our other partner and or listening. So it was just an interesting video, and it was funny because this person said that, but I be trying to be accountable.
Hey, there was the shout out to a couple of brothers that was on there defending brotherhood.
Niggas don't be accountable either, and it's every I feel like
no.
I feel like everybody fucked up.
You know, I agree, but I will say that life actually, like your life, men's choices have more accountability to them than women's. Besides a woman having a baby. That's why, like, if a dude is straight up destitute and broke, he made a lot bad decisions. A woman can make some bad decisions and still come up.
Yeah, and I think that,
and I'm not saying, and that's, you know,
I think what happens with men a lot of times when those situations happen, ego. So there are certain things that, you know, a woman might have to take a couple of steps back to like regroup, and she'll just take that knock on the chin. Whereas men are like, I don't get, like, Lawrence is a prime example of that shit.
Okay.
Where he had, when he met with the recruiter, they, you know, she pretty much told him like, hey, like, you might need to take a step back in order to go forward. He wasn't fucking with that shit. And when it, and it was some foreshadowing that happened, because when he goes to the bank to see Tasha, when we meet Tasha for the first time, I don't think anybody peeped the dude standing outside the bank in the Best Buy shirt.
Oh, yeah. So that was showing that he was getting ready to take that step. That's dope. I ain't even trip off that. That's a dope Easter egg.
So I just rewatched the first season.
Okay.
So I was
that's like, something that we just didn't trip off of.
Yeah, nobody tripped off of it. And so within that sense, it's just like, okay, hey, I gotta put my pride aside. I ain't had a job in I don't know how long. And my girl been holding it down. I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do. And I'm not contributing how I should be. And I caught my bitch buying a pack of panties at the Rite Aid. And I'm upset because she don't want to go home, or that she is not fulfilled. I'm not saying that. I'm not encouraging cheating.
But you have to look at what you did for that to happen.
Yeah, I think both of them were equally as wrong. Yeah, and I think that Issa should have been able to use her voice and say that she was unhappy with Lawrence, because that could have shifted. But I mean, we wouldn't be at season 5.
Right. It'd have been over in 2 episodes.
Yeah, but I think that everybody always gives Issa all this flack when Lawrence was just as wrong. And Lawrence is a fuck nigga. Like, the way he did Tasha, and the fact that his homeboy, the light-skinned cat, called him out for it. And then he tried to spin it like, oh, it's not like that. Like she know what's no, but she didn't. Because the moment that nigga invited you to her family reunion, barbecue, whatever,
y'all a couple.
You should have said nah. And then you had her looking like a fool. You just disappeared. So
Tasha was thick too.
I guess it just be the role, because you know she got a baby by a Dro, right?
I know that
is strange to me.
Okay, like it's good. I mean, you know, insecure.
Why you got me?
I mean, and I don't want to disparage this. I'm not gonna say that.
Nigga, we already here.
I'm just saying that I think the main reason she's popular on Instagram is because of the scene of her getting hit from the back. I'm sorry, Dominique. I know her name is like Dominique something. I'm sorry, Dominique.
Her name is Dominique.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's what I'm saying. The other Dominique. Yes. I'm just saying. I just feel like all the brothers just went to your page and found you after you got hit from the back and they saw the waves. I'm sorry. This is what happened.
I mean, she was cute from the front too.
Yeah. No.
She don't got no pudge like me.
No. She was cute. She's cute. She's the definitely.
That pudge.
I just want to see her in more stuff. Because she was in Lil Rel's show too, though.
She is. I don't know. It's already. I really enjoy Lil Rel. Is it Lil Rel or is it like Lil Rel?
No, it's Lil Rel.
Lil Rel.
Yeah. Did you say Lil Rel? Like it's like his name is Larelle. Lil Rel.
Well, no, but like
actually, that's like a nigga somebody's gonna name their kid that now.
Because I know a Lil Rel.
That's what I'm saying. Somebody's gonna name their kid Lil Rel.
But I always want. I'm like, I know. Is it a hyphen? Like
yeah, it's a hyphen over the last second.
Well, not a hyphen, apostrophe. Yeah.
Apostrophe. Yep. Lil.
Oh, okay. I wasn't.
Apostrophe. Rel.
Okay. All right.
Lil Rel. But she was on there. She played like a girl he was trying to date or whatever on there.
That's crazy.
And she's not trying to play on there. So it was funny. It was fun. I like to see her more stuff though. That's the only thing though. I just don't want that to be the only thing I remember about.
Yeah. I saw her on a short where a dude had some Beijing in his hair. And
what short is this?
I have to find it. But somehow they spill, the waiter spills the water and the Beijing is running.
Was it supposed to be like that or was this accidental?
It was accidental, but I mean, it's a short. I don't know.
Yeah, the budget wasn't big enough to redo this Beijing.
Nigga. Thank God you still have your hairline.
Hey, look, the reason I be growing my hair out is to stunt on people. This is the second time I've grown my hair out in the last 3 years. So I just be stunting on cats that can't grow their hair. That's my whole thing.
Oh, I figured it was some Midwest swing thing happening because you growing your hair out. Does Sleepy still have a low cut? Or
no, he's got a box.
Okay, so some hair. I saw that Doja growing his hair out.
Yeah,
it's been like a lot of people that I'm seeing from back home, and I'm like, what is this movement?
I think it's more the older cats because we like scared that we gonna be bald. So like if you keep cutting it, getting that low cut, it ain't gonna come back. So we
you know, I don't mind a guy with a bald head though.
That's fine. I would look horrible with a bald head. I look horrible.
Really? Is the back of your head flat?
Man,
is the back of your head flat?
I don't even know. I've never had it cut that low to find out. I've always had a nice fade.
I saw that. I think Adrian's sporting a bald head now.
Oh, he's got the baldy. My whole crew's got baldies. They all lost their hair. No, for real. No, this is not. They listen to the podcast. This is not a lie. This is what it is. They don't have no hair.
You know, I will say this. I appreciate them cutting it off.
And not trying to hold on.
And not hold on, because I got some friends and I just be like, baby, like somebody has got to tell you because it don't look good.
Right.
and then a lot of them have the head where it would be okay if they were bald, but I just don't know what it is. Like, why do y'all like LeBron? Let it go. Like you have a head that it would be fine if you were bald. KD gonna have to let it go. I'm like, hey, it's too patchy in the middle.
he got some insecurity about that we just don't know about. Because there's no way he shouldn't be comfortable with it. He's LeBron James. I would wear it.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, so how is it when it comes to men and y'all hair? Because I just would think that shit, your option, a chick, you know, if they don't have to, like, it might not be an option for us to cut it, you know, like that low when things, because I feel like sometimes like it be thin over here, but it just get cowlick or whatever, and I'm like, look, I'm finna get something, some herbs or whatever.
So let's jump in some random stuff. I'm just seeing what's going on here. Joe Budden basically came out and said he's bisexual. Have you seen this?
Nigga, he was jacking off his dog. What do you mean?
Oh wow, okay. I'm thinking he's trolling.
I don't know if he's trolling or not, but all I know is that nigga was jacking his dog off. And so this headline to me today was not surprising at all. I'm like, the nigga was jacking his dog off. Like, not surprised. That's weird as fuck to me. Joe Budden is weird as fuck. Like, yeah, pump it up, my nigga. Like, that's what he was doing with his dog. Pump it up. Like, that's weird. Joe Budden, like, and I mean, all I know is what I know from Love and Hip Hop, okay? That's all I know. And then him singing Pump It Up and then being on like Marcus Houston's song Up in the Club back in the day. But what I do know, that's fact, that he is a hot mess, is Love and Hip Hop. Think about how he treated Tahiri. Think about how
but I'm reading more. It says
think about how he treated Sin. Like, he is a womanizer. He is a hot mess. And then his mic, I feel like his mama, dudes like that be strange because like it's like weird because I feel like he has like this great relationship with his mother, but he probably is just like a mama's boy. So he's like a sucker nigga. So I don't know, but that's weird to me. Like, nigga, you was jacking off dogs and now you want to tell us you bi?
No, but they said it was a longer clip that basically came out and said that he was just he was talking about something that was a longer thing and somebody just took out that one part and he was basically trying to be facetious in it.
I mean, well, we live in an era of sensationalism and look at what happened with the headline that Jada Pinkett has said. And Jada Pinkett has found.
Okay, well, me and Matt have talked about this, so you can jump in here.
Jada Pinkett has found a way to troll us because somebody creates these headlines. They take the soundbite, just like they did in this case of Joe Budden, if that's true. And where it's like now we searching about her. Now we're gonna listen to Red Table and whatever else it is that she's gonna have going on. Reading the book now, it's like coincidental. Oh, Will's coming out with a book now. So I don't think that this is by chance. I think it's very calculated. She's also a Virgo, very calculated. I don't know how Will has lasted this long, to be quite honest. Because
what is Will? What is Will?
He is a fucking Libra. They're very calculated too.
Yeah.
So maybe that it works like that, but both of them, like, is strange to me.
But he's very even kill though. Most Libras are pretty even kill. Obviously, because they're balanced.
Are they?
Just about all the Libras I know are pretty chill.
I know Libras to be chill, but in their head, they are going through it and they are a hot mess and they're worse than Geminis. Because it's like, okay, this is me. This is how I'm gonna present myself, but then there's my real self. Whereas in Aquarius, we just like, hey, this is me. Take me as I am or don't fuck with me at all.
So you think that this whole thing with the Jada thing is a publicity stunt?
Yeah.
So you think August Alsina thing was as well?
Oh no. I think they are. Oh no. She was fucking the shit out that nigga. Like,
okay.
And that is okay.
Yeah.
But the thing, I think people are saying that he broke a code revealing that they were intimate, like for real. Like, I mean, he just confirmed what we knew.
Oh, you knew that?
I thought we all knew that they was fucking around.
I never even knew that.
The niggas was like everywhere together. Yeah, like you could just tell, like the nigga was like, you could tell. I just thought that we were all under the impression that they was fucking around.
No, never heard it.
Yeah. Okay. So yes. So clearly they had a relationship because now it's out. But I think that he probably revealed that because maybe that was some form of therapy for him. Whereas he probably should have wrote it down on a piece of paper and burnt it. But I think he was just that hurt because maybe he thought that something was going to really happen between them. I mean, he was young, impressionable. So yeah, but I think as far as like the headline today was Will Smith was in love with his co-star in a movie. It turned out to be Stockard Channing. And when he was married to Sheree or Cherie. Is it Cherie? I think it's Cherie. Whatever.
Cherie.
His first wife.
Yep.
And then the other headline was saying how he wanted to kill his dad. And
yeah, I saw that. That was crazy.
But it was just like, you know, you see one headline that's all about sensationalism to get the clicks. And then you see another one that is just like, oh, Will Smith discussed, you know, a domestic violence situation that left him pretty much confused, conflicted about his emotions. So, but everybody went to go click that other article. And it's just like, you know, I think the Smiths, they kids gotta be sick of their shit. But I think they have figured out something that works for them. And that's cool. Like, we're not in their bedroom. We don't know what happens. But a lot of the headlines are portrayed like Jada isn't fulfilled sexually, emotionally.
Yeah. What does that mean, though? What does that mean?
I think a lot of relationships, I don't think she was necessarily, yes, a lot of it probably has to do with Will. And he had talked about even, I think one time, about how he wanted to give her this party when she turned whatever age, but she didn't want that. And she was like telling him what it was. He didn't give a fuck. Because you have to think, Will Smith is like America's homeboy. You know, Will Smith can do no wrong. He's a very likable guy. Yep. So he does a lot of things as a Libra because of this, where he puts on a show for everybody else, but back at home, his shit is in turmoil. This is typical Libra behavior. And he acknowledged, I didn't listen. That's not what my wife wanted. And she told me that. And I didn't give a fuck. And I did what I wanted to do for her because that's what I wanted to do. This is a tug of war that consistently always happens in relationships. A lot of people don't listen to really understand. It's just like, I had a situation like that. And I'm like, you're not getting it. Why am I having this conversation again with you? I think this is like the 6th time. That's a problem.
It is.
That's a problem for me. And I think that that's one thing. If I could, my life is a mess. I'm not gonna lie, like it's not chaotic.
Oh, we know it is.
Yeah, it's chaotic a little bit. But one thing that I on this journey of working to be a better version of myself, whether it is in an intimate relationship or a friendship, or just being a daughter, is I'm really trying to listen, to understand. And I think we talked about this before, where somebody might say some shit or do some shit, and it's like the same thing they keep doing. And at this point, I just don't say shit.
Yeah, you can.
I'm like, if you want my opinion or thoughts, circle back and let me know. I have nothing to say, but I'm also not going to continue to have the same conversation with you over and over again because this is madness. It doesn't work for me. But I'm also listening to prevent myself from being in like certain situations. So, you know.
The Jada thing is like, it's this. I just wonder if Will be like, she like, I feel like he curated so much of their relationship earlier that he's like, do whatever you feel.
Yeah.
Whatever. But if it blow up on you, it's on you. Like, and he probably came on was like, I told you about this damn red table talk shit. I told you not why you don't see my black ass on there that much and nobody else. I told you this deal with Facebook gonna be your ruin. Because nobody knew, nobody was up in Jada's shit until this red table talk.
Yeah. I mean,
but people wasn't like it.
Yeah, it wasn't like how
nobody would have been.
There were no memes. There were no, and I mean, because what's the last movie? Oh, she did Girls Trip, but I was like, what was the last like big thing?
Yeah, she got the Matrix coming out, the new Matrix movie coming out.
Oh, she is gonna be in that.
Yep.
Okay, so I mean, and that was kind of by chance. Because Aaliyah.
She was already in the other one, so it was like we wanted.
Well, I mean, it's just like you got the Matrix by chance because Aaliyah had died. Like,
no, that's not she's not the character that did that. It was the character. Nona Gay is the character. Nona Gay's character replaced Aaliyah.
Okay, I always had seen.
Yeah, Aaliyah, Jada Pinkett was always in there. Yeah, no, she was always in there. It's Nona Gay. Nona Gay is the one that took over.
That's Marvin Gaye kid, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And
and that's the one. So that's even crazy. So that's Nona Gay is the one. His mother is Janice Gay, who is the one that's moaning on the whole album. I Want You. They really are fucking and stuff. Like, go listen to the I Want You album. That is her moaning in the background and shit.
That's
the whole idea of Marvin's Room was because he used to be messing with her in there. And keep in mind, she was only 17, 18 too. When he first got with her. Yes. Marvin was even wilder. So Marvin used to run trains on her. Look, I'm finna spill all the tea about this. It's in his book. It ain't no spill no tea. It's in the book. Marvin used to run trains on her with like Charlie Wilson, Frankie Beverly, and like one of the OJs or something like that. If it's somebody else, if y'all listening, y'all can fill in. I know definitely Frankie Beverly. And then
Frankie Beverly, like Southern
this the 70s. Come on now. This is 70s, man. Come on now. Everybody was wild. And he then would get mad at her and then beat on her. And be like, oh, you was really liking that dick from him, huh? Even though he forced her to, or like on some like, yeah, go ahead and do it. And then get mad at her and then put his hands on her. It was some twisted stuff that Marvin Gaye was going through, man.
Yeah.
It was some twisted stuff. And Nona Gay that's her mother is that woman. And then Nona Gay went through like a big cocaine habit in the 80s and 90s. She cleaned herself up when we found her. When we got her, when she got back in the movies, well, she had cleaned up. She's got music videos from the early 90s. She, her daddy name still got her out
there. Okay.
And that's the history of Marvin Gaye. It's a lot more. If you want to know, I've read the book. It's some crazy stuff, man. And then Marvin Gaye is great.
Charlie Wilson. Every time I'm gonna tell you this.
Charlie used to kick it. Now, don't get it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like Charlie for real in the Gap Band. The solo stuff, I really could give a fuck about. I don't.
Oh, you're tripping. That solo stuff. Some of that solo stuff is dope.
It just don't do it. I also don't like Kim either.
Oh, but did we talk about this that you didn't like him before?
I don't know, but I'm not trying to think about us. He looked like Tilda Swinton.
I mean, I just listen to the music. It's just chill, relaxing music. You know what I'm saying? Wow. So you must not like Sade.
Fuck nigga music.
You said it's what now?
Fuck nigga music.
Why is that? What does he say that's crazy on there?
I just feel like all the fuck niggas like him, and it's just I just can't. And then he had some song recently. Who did he have a song with?
The one with Chrisette Michelle, or
no? It's like I feel like he featured on a track. Maybe it's a rap track, but
was it any on a Rick Ross track or something?
Maybe that's what it is. I'm gonna look it up.
Hold on.
But I'm like,
Kim is fine. He does a good show too.
He do?
His show is pretty good, yeah. I mean, you talk if he's a fuck boy, then who is Chris Brown? And
Chris Brown definitely a fuck boy who can fuck on me.
Okay, so at least you 100 about it. So I was like, what about Kim? And what's the other dude, Jacquees? And
I don't care about Jacquees. I don't care
like
about
all these little bad R&B singers out here.
That's how Jacquees sound. But you know who I really love, and that is hella underrated, is the singer Mario. Mario has these crazy vocals. Just
He does, but he only has like two songs we know about.
What two songs are those?
That I can let me love you and what braid my hair or something like that, or what was?
Oh, that's interesting. You didn't go to the title track, Just a Friend, 2000.
Oh, I forgot about that one. Damn.
I know your name. No, this nigga got this.
But that Let Me Love You went hard. I can't front.
Real, yeah. Shout out to Neo for writing that track.
That's right, Neo did write that.
He was like, I always said, that's the one song I wish I didn't give away because. But I'm like, but what if it didn't do numbers how it did for him?
You talking about Kim featuring Wiz Khalifa? A lot of me.
Yes. That's nigga. I don't what. But no, actually, Mario has a new single with Chris Brown. That's it. It had to grow on me, but I like it. But but it's always interesting. I wonder what's the process of when people go to pick songs for their album, because I think I will kind of be like a good A&R, like to A&R an album, because I will tell you and like, okay, yes, no, maybe, but I don't know if you have ever like your favorite artist, if you've ever heard like unreleased tracks or anything like sometimes.
And you be like, damn, why you didn't put that on there?
Nigga has this song, I'ma send it to you. It's called Recovery.
Who is this? Who?
Mario.
Mario.
He has this song called Recovery. And just the vocals and how he's just singing. He can really sing, like, and I think that's what happens. Like, you get people that are marketable, like I guess Jacquees is marketable. He looks like he could be Lil Wayne's son to me. But I just wonder what happens. Like, I would like to be in a room when this is happening and they're listening to the tracks and they're saying this one, yes, no. Because then when you hear those unreleased tracks, like, I think we should put this in instead. And it's the same thing, like even Kelly Rowland. I'm like, okay, so I want to be in the room because sis, you have these crazy vocals, but the tracks ain't matching up. We're gonna have to spend a little money. We're gonna get you some real good production and writers up in here, and we're gonna take you off. We're gonna take off.
I mean, I just think she's waiting for that Destiny's Child reunion check. Because she's chilling right now, relaxing. It's no. I mean,
yeah, she got a new baby, so she should.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She ain't work. And I actually respect artists, man, when they sit their ass down and they ain't chasing no hit and chasing no being relevant. Like, it's this kid, it's this young dude named Kevin Ross. Have you heard of him?
Because forever's enough.
Yo, he's got his stuff is dope. And he stays in a great R&B. I'm like, this dude only 24. I was like, man, I'm messing with you. I just downloaded this new album. He just dropped new project yesterday. I was on it. I was like, it's just good R&B.
I like him a lot. I discovered him one day. I was listening to the radio a couple of years ago, and that's how I heard it on 94.7 The Wave. A Long Song Away, and that song.
He got some other dope stuff too on his projects, man.
Nigga, have you heard his version of Prototype?
Yes. It's on that Drive EP. Yes.
Yep.
Have you heard him, Eric Roberson and Raheem Devon on together? They got a track together.
Really?
Yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna put it in the chat for you. Hold on. It's Kevin Ross, Eric Roberson, Raheem Devon. I think I'm trying to remember. It's one more person. It's not music. It's somebody else. Anthony Hamilton. It's called Lessons.
Okay. That sounds familiar, actually.
Hold on, I'm gonna put it in the chat.
Hold on, let me see, because I got Spotify. Let's play a little bit. We can give him 10 seconds.
Yeah, I just put it in the chat. I just put it in the chat.
Oh, okay. So it's Eric Roberson.
Yeah. Yep.
Remix featuring Kevin Ross.
Very soulful, old.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying, man. But I'm out of that. And you know what? I would love artists more to respect what lane they're in.
But
Because
a
I
lot
think
of
Usher
people,
made a big mistake trying to stay young. He had the whole path. He has the Charlie Wilson path, but being able to dance forever if he wants to ride it. He trying to, what was that song? I'm About It, where he tried to go back and do some the song with Master P on it that came out a couple of years ago.
there's a song with Master P. Nigga, I
And
don't know.
Usher,
Okay, so look it.
I'm About It. It's on his last album.
I didn't listen to that. Did you listen to
Exactly.
that? You clearly
No,
listened to that.
the song, it was Usher and Master P.
Listen, I listened to the song with what's the dude? Not Metro Boomin. He had like an EP.
It's called No Limit. I'm sorry. It's called No Limit.
Oh, okay. So it's not with Master P. It's
No,
like
Master P is on it.
that's on the remix, maybe.
No, he's on the actual. The song is No Limit featuring Master P.
I have never heard the version with Master P.
Yeah.
I've never heard the version with Master P. I've heard that song, but it's a when he did the EP with what's that one it's a producer, Atlanta producer, and it was like okay, discography. Oh, A. So it was with Zaytoven. So I did listen to that, and that was cute. But I think the last full album I might have listened to was Looking for Myself, maybe. And the last Usher album I bought was Raymond versus Raymond, because he has a song on there called Okay that I like.
Yeah, no. That Raymond versus Raymond was pretty straight, I think, if I remember.
But I think it's the issue. So it's like you said, I think that when he started doing like, though I know OMG was like a big hit and all that, like that EDM club stuff was like hits for him.
Yep.
Like you said, that doesn't.
And it's like he's chasing that again. It was like, dude, I need another Oh My.
I hated that song. I hated that song. But a good R&B track for Usher is what we need. I don't know what else he's trying to do. I could do because it's like it's interesting because even like I feel like low-key that nigga didn't want to do New Flame. Cause like low-key, when you watch the video, the niggas ain't really in those scenes together. It's like his company, the label was like, hey, you ain't really popping like this. We gonna do this feel-good song with Chris Brown. Yeah, the nigga might be problematic, but so are you. And we gonna get this off.
And I told him he was bringing some cocaine too, just letting you know. Breezy. So okay, so I'm slanderous because he does cocaine. I thought that was a known thing.
Who?
Breezy, Chris Breezy.
Oh yeah, he be dabbling. I feel like he don't be dabbling as much no more. He kind of starting to look like Sinbad again. When that nigga got out of jail and he was sick, I was like, now that's the Chris Brown I want to fuck. I think I'm a chubby face a little bit, like that. He was. Let me.
I mean, I don't even know. I don't even know. Like, there's some good R&B. I'm just not as big on Chris Brown as other people are. I mean, I ain't really liked his stuff since he was the song with T-Pain.
He want that love it.
Yeah.
Kiss.
And he was like 15.
Put that picture out.
Oh man, why you do that? No.
The internet did it.
I know.
Hey, but I'm gonna tell you this. Niggas was sleeping on the Chris Brown Kiss remix with Nelly.
Oh no, it was dope.
That motherfucker.
And you know what? I like the SWV version of that one She Ain't You. I like that She Ain't You though too.
Yeah.
And I do like the song Mirage with him and Nas.
Dog, I forgot about that. I think that's on. That might be on Loyalty, and I really didn't get into that. Royalty, whatever the daughter name is.
Oh no, it's on the one that's like a blue album. I remember that because I remember that album. It was like a blue album. I'm gonna look it up now.
Really?
I'm gonna tell you.
Oh yeah. I bought this one because I definitely, this was Fortune, because initially, fun fact,
Fortune.
Fame and Fortune were supposed to come out at the same time, but
Right, but he just split them up.
they split them up. But on Fame, it's a bonus track. It is.
And She Ain't You was on Fame. Okay.
Yes. She Ain't You is on Fame. Shout out to 7th Street, another underrated artist. Crazy vocals.
Yeah.
She came a long way too. She used to roll with like B2K in them. So
Really?
yeah, she was in. They had it was supposed to be a girl version of B2K.
Dame?
No, the girl 7 that's singing the vocals.
No, I'm sure the group was called Dame, right?
No, that's a different group. That had Janae's sister in it.
Right. They had Mila J.
Yes, they had Mila J, but no, I don't. 7th Streeter, I don't think was in that group. But
okay. Rich Girl.
Yeah, so it was, but they was called TG4. That was a group.
TG4 and Rich Girl. Okay, yeah.
So it was TG4, and then when that fizzled out, then she was in the group Rich Girl, and then now she's solo. So yeah, she has crazy vocals, but the bonus track on Fame is called Paper Scissor Rock, and it's with Big Sean, Chris Brown, and Timbaland. It's bomb.
Yeah, and I realize I'm just out the game when it comes to music for younger. Like I don't even get it. I don't even know. Like I didn't watch the BET Hip Hop Awards.
That came on?
Yeah, I think a few weeks ago. I usually try to find the ciphers, like usually at least want to watch some for the hip hop ciphers. I ain't even hear nobody saying anything about them being too exciting, so I ain't even look for them, you know.
That year that Chris Brown was on the cypher, it was good. It was like him, Kevin McCall, I think maybe like Tyga.
Was it basically they did their whole song, Deuces?
No, it wasn't Deuces. It was something.
No, I'm saying, but it was the people own the song, but they just did a cipher with all the cats on the song.
Yeah.
Damn, what happened? I forgot. I thought it was called it was hilarious. I think Deuces was called something else. What did I think it was called? And this girl at one of my parties called me out, and she's like, "Are you saying some?" I can't even remember what it was because I changed my mind.
All I could think of is you could have thought I'm moving on.
Yeah, I was like, it was like, it wasn't Deuces. I can't remember what it was, but it's like, have you ever seen something and then like a art picture or something, and someone tells you what it really is, and then you can't go back to your mind or what you really how you originally looked at it?
Yes.
That's how Deuces was. I can't even remember originally I just remember it was ridiculous after I found out what the real name of the song was.
Interesting. Yeah, no.
Oh, it was ridiculous. I remember I felt so like dumb. Like it was very like, I felt like a blind dumb moment. It was that bad.
All I could think of was like, you could have bullshit. I'm moving on, because they say I'm moving on to something better. Or did you think it was called Say Bye Bye? Because I've heard that before.
No. No, it was the actual part Deuces. Like it was the actual, that part right there was something I thought was totally different. I can't remember. I cannot remember. It was like, I'm trying to think of the like, I can't even think of like what it's like. Did I think it was called Bitches or something like that? I don't know.
So that's funny because why my cousin? So on Soldier they say if your status ain't hood, I ain't check. He thought it said if your stylist ain't hood. Yes.
So he said he thought that dudes had to get a stylist.
I don't know. But he thought it was if your stylist ain't hood.
If your stylist ain't hood, she ain't checking for you. So you ain't got to spend the bread on her. Make sure you spend your bread on your stylist.
Oh, also on Boys to Men, Ben didn't need, or no, it's like, I think it's he was like, stop. He said, stop pointing fingers. The blame is on me. Mm-hmm. I thought he said, stomp on your fingers. It's how Wanye sings. Yeah, it's on the bridge. When bridges existed, in songs.
Yes. That was
I thought that. I still have to look up lyrics because I'm like, this don't sound right.
like
And
last topic I wanted to cover with you. Did you see this thing with the football player that ran to like was going 165 miles an hour
yes,
and like killed one? And I was like,
like killed like a 23-year-old girl and like
and I was on the regular streets.
yes.
At first I was like, oh no, I was like, man, okay, dang, you was wild on the highway. How do you do that in a residential area?
What was it? The middle? I think it was the middle of the night.
But I'm just saying that you're at light. You just got to think like to get to 165, you need a nice straightaway of the, like your car just don't go. It can go 0 to 60 fast, but get to 165.
I have
And they
no
gonna lock him up under that jail. It was a white girl and her dog. You did everything Michael Vick did. You did what Michael Vick did. You did what everybody else did. That you killed a white woman. You did what the OJ.
He's going to jail. He going to jail.
Under the jail.
He going to jail. But when I, like you said, like when I found out it was just a regular street, not a highway, that shit is fucking weird to me. And I'm just like, so wait a second.
I have a dark thing that I think may have happened, but nobody's brought it up, I don't think.
Okay, so go ahead.
I wonder if his girl was doming him off.
Was she in the car?
Yes.
Damn.
It's 3 a.m, and then you just like you speed. I mean, I'm just trying to think what would make me go 165 with my lady in the car, and I'm drunk. Like I mean,
or they could have been going at it, and he was like, "I'm gonna kill both of us."
That could be it too. Of like they arguing, and he just like, I'm just tired of just ripping it up.
Could have been that because at that, I have done sexual things in a vehicle, but it's never made the person drive 160 something miles an hour. And we were in a secluded area, like off-road. So where he could potentially drive that fast, but it's not, no. So
you think it's probably more of an anger situation than like
he probably was angry. You remember what was that man that like tried to jump into the flatbed of the girl?
Chris Henry. Come on, Chris Henry.
Yeah, that had died. So it could have been a domestic situation. And I mean, how fitting talking about Chris Brown. But I'm sorry, ain't no head that good to make you drive that fast when you hit somebody else's car. I feel like it might have been a domestic situation potentially, because I'm like,
and his name is Henry Ruggs.
I'm just saying. I mean, that's what I was thinking. I didn't realize that there was somebody else in the car.
Yeah. I remember her name. I text Matt her name. He was like, "You think the girl in the one was a white girl?" Like, nah, not with a name like this. Hold on, like that texted to her. Her name is it ain't crazy, but you know it's a sister. And then I googled her and because I guess they went to college together, and she was a volleyball player. But hold on, her name is hold on. Kiera Janai Kilogo.
That's definitely a nigga.
What'd you say?
That's definitely a nigga. Otherwise, she an Afro Latina, but I'm pretty sure she's a black girl.
Yeah, and the other girl's name is the other girl's dead. You know, hold on, I'll show you her picture.
Put your hand behind it. Hold on, you gotta hold it a different way. You gotta do it kind of like this.
Oh.
Yeah. Now move it back a little bit. I can't see. It's an Android.
I'm gonna text it to you, dang. And as soon as and then, you know, Twitter and all them figure out who it was, and then I sent it to Matt, and he was like, "Oh, he getting 30." Matt was like, "He getting 30," because we was like, "Man, maybe he killed somebody like a migrant worker or something they does like
That's
no
fucked
white people.
up. But no, but no.
White people out with their dog at 3 a.m. Black people aren't, or nobody else out their dog at 3 a.m. driving on regular streets.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing her. I saw her.
Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, you going to jail?
Actually, this girl might be. She might be a Latina.
Yeah, I mean, she white
She
enough
look
to
like
get
a
you locked up for 30.
I mean, this the girl this the girl that he killed, right? This the girl that he killed.
Yeah.
Yeah, she low key might be a Latina.
Okay.
I don't know. I can't remember her name, but when I saw another picture of her, I was like, yeah, she might be Latina. So
yeah,
he'll still get time, but I mean, the fact that if that's the dog that got killed,
yeah, that's the dog too.
He going away for a minute, and it's fucked up. But
and have you seen the video of like him sitting on the side of the curb and the car's on fire right in front of him?
That's what I'm telling you. Something ain't right about the situation. I don't think it was a sexual act. I think it was a domestic situation that was happening. And I feel like whatever it was, he probably was going to kill himself and that girl. And he just, unfortunately.
All right, they're going to a picture right there for you in the chat.
Okay, I'm looking. Okay.
You see her?
Okay, Kiera Washington is who was injured. And then what is the girl's name? Okay, he faces 20 years. Tell me the girl name. I ain't got time to read all of this. Hold on, it says it's taking forever to.
Yeah, hold on. I remember I found her name.
Cause and his alcohol level was like, it was like quadruple the limit, right?
Her last name is Tina Tutor.
Okay. Yeah.
Here goes a better article right here.
Yeah, I see it. I see the video.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, and then they released him today, right, or the other day?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
and he just had a kid too. Him and his girlfriend just had a kid. You done blew all that bread, man. I mean, you're NFL. You done blew the bread for your family. But at the same time, I try to give anybody like that grace, because man, I don't know how I would have been at 21, 22 years old with a bag, like a real bag. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I saw another picture. I don't know. She might. It's hard.
It's just enough to get you 30 years, ain't it? It ain't definitive for a jury. Her last name is Tinter. You getting 30.
Yeah. I think that, I don't know if we talked about this before, but I feel like I have had this conversation with someone regarding these athletes that come into money. Like, you go from nothing and you have all this money.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like they need a life coach. I feel like they need accountants to teach them how to manage their money.
But
because
they give them those and they just be like, whatever.
I feel like some places do, but not because if they were aware that money.
I'm telling you, they have a rookie symposium thing that all these cats have to go to, where they give you accounting information. They give you like these things about what women to deal with, which women not to, the whole demo like that. And cats be blowing them.
But or is it that you say, okay, we're going to give you this information to use, whereas I'm assigning this person to you. This is.
But you can't do that as a grown person.
But like, for especially when it comes, I knew somebody that worked for the Lakers organization in their like payroll department, and used to have to help a lot of them fill out a I-9. And
they never filled out an I-9 before.
They never filled it out before. Didn't know what it meant or anything. So that's what I mean. Okay, so this group, you're assigned to this person. This is going to be your accountant, at least for the first year. It's kind of like gap insurance. So then you can opt out after a certain period of time. to use this person and this life.
I mean, it's easier for NBA to do it than NFL. You got like 80, 90 cats on the team for NFL. NBA is easier to do that.
Yeah, but I think that that's something that should be definitely assigned to them, especially in the NFL, because the NFL, you can get cut.
The average is like 3 years, 3.5 years is the average career.
And then so if you had some sort of money, if you didn't get cut right away, and they gave you a guarantee, they be broke within 5 years. So it's about, I remember I worked at I lost my job for like 2 or 3 days at this company. And I thought it was like a marketing firm, but no, it was marketing sales. The dude that was working with me, he was definitely a Super Bowl champion. Like he had the ring, everything.
From the Rams?
Wasn't the Rams. I forget.
This was here in St. Louis?
This wasn't in St. Louis. This was in LA.
Oh, okay.
But
I was like,
I can't think of his name in the team, but you was going door to door trying to sell whatever it was, and I was like, I have no interest in this, and I have on Louboutin Oxfords. This is not. And it wasn't like I was on some uppity Negro type shit. But I was like, I'm not built for this because my dumb ass is out here in Louboutin Oxfords. I'm not about to ruin my shit.
Hey, it's one of those marketing things where you going around trying to sell like AT&T, stuff like that, door to door. I forgot what they're called, but they're like a certain type of company.
Yeah, and so it's like marketing sales. I'm like, this ain't cold calling. I'm like,
this is worse than cold calling.
It's worse than cold calling because you had a territory that you was going to. I was like, this is, and I understand when I got into the beauty industry and was managing a brand called Benefit. I understood the concept of what they were trying to do and what they were doing because it's called traffic stopping. But it's just like you would, like, if you were just walking past me, let's say I'm selling Dior Sauvage, I'm gonna traffic stop you. And so that's how I penetrate and get you to buy something. So it's like you have buzzwords and things like that, where you're really engaging and you want to bring, someone.
But they're already in a store or somewhere for you to engage with them. You're not going to their crib.
Yeah, they're exactly. So that I said, that's the concept. Like when I started my business, that's how I kind of run my business. Like if I see, okay, my numbers are low this week, I start sending text messages to people.
And that's nothing wrong with that. You're not going door to door to some random.
Exactly. I said I understood the concept, but it was something that I did not want to do.
And so this brother was he older than us?
He wasn't old. He was like around my age. He probably paid for shit. I feel like, damn, what was this nigga name? Because I was just so baffled as to how I might, but those are things we're talking about, mismanaging.
But maybe it's not mismanagement. Maybe he understood some hustle too, because most cats wouldn't have been called dead trying to get a regular gig though either, like because I'm such and such.
That's true.
Because we talking about earlier humbling yourself.
I feel
maybe that's the humbling. I mean, he had to humble himself to do that.
He did. But I also think that at that point again, and like I said, I'm not knocking nobody's else. I've been at the bottom. And I know what that's like, but I figured out, I'm like, okay, this doesn't work for me, but I do know how to sell. So I can do some makeup. So that's how I got into the beauty industry. And so, and I knew how to sell luxury products and things like that. So I've been selling since I had a job, got my first job. So I mean, I found what works for me. Going door to door didn't work for me. But hey, you like my brows?
Yeah, they dope. I mean, they look good.
So, I'm pretty sure your girlfriend, has, wanna be fly, had these dope brows too. Let me show you my brow recipe. I have 3 things in my brow. I have Gimme Brow Ka-Brow.
I'm like, I don't even know what that is. How much? See, this is where you get some element. How much it costs? Just give it to me.
It's $24.
Okay, go ahead. Hook me up, whatever.
Yeah, so I would have said, So
I'm the gullible dude that be like that, like whatever, man. If we can get her hooked up, let me just go and get because I'm in the wrong space let her holler at you. I'm gonna get it going.
Nigga, when niggas would come into sex or anywhere, I'm about to flirt my ass off, and you about to say,
Oh no. You ain't gotta even look attractive. You could be an older woman and be like, you know what, old lady,
Nah.
I really like your swagger.
nah, you gotta be attractive.
Not true. I've been sold. I got sold some dope cologne by a woman that was 79.
Was she attractive at
No, I
79?
mean, she was regular. She was regular.
Regular, when you say
She would
regular,
have been attractive back in the day. Back in her day, though, she would have been.
she was still nice looking, but she had charm. So
Yeah,
there's some things that you
she was
like,
like,
no,
you know
we
what,
would have
honey?
some people-
You
we
know
would
what,
have-
honey? These women will love you with this. Like, you think so, Granny?
So
She
that's
was
what I'm
like,
saying.
yeah.
Like, so she was also charming, but I've encountered, like, I know people that mainly had to rely on clients from time, like, yes, they would get random people off the floor, but I know people, because they were not as, that had had to rely on clients because of that.
Mm.
So I'm just saying, and that's not
Okay.
knocking them, but I mean,
I would just, hey, I get it. Well,
so
Dom, where can everybody hit you up at?
you guys can follow me at St. Angeles. You can shop my candles at Shop St. Angeles on IG. It'll take you to the link. And I also have a podcast called Whiskey Sour Libations and Conversations. A new episode just dropped today, and it's called The Price is Right, because the price is right. I was just on an episode, what was that, a month ago, on The Price is Right, getting my life. So me and my homegirl that went, we talk about being on the show, the process and everything.
Who you go on there with?
My homegirl Phyllis. And she made it all the way to the Showcase Showdown.
Oh, snap.
So talk about energy on a trillion. Like, y'all, man, we had a bomb ass time. I'm so happy I caught out of work. it was life changing, and that was on my bucket list. No, now I'm gonna go back. I'm trying to get on the show, but them niggas better let me play Plinko, because I know how to play. That's all.
So that's my boy Alec who went on there. He got all the way to the Showcase Showdown and lost. And lost by $30 to the other person that did on the showcase thing. Yeah, man. He was on the podcast. He got I'll send you the video of it, because his whole thing was, I guess when you go, you got to be super energetic.
Yeah.
Like coming in the gate, he said because the first time he was kind of chill, and he came by himself, and he said he's like, but he said after he brought a group of people with him. It was for his birthday, and he was going hard. And then he got down there, and he said he missed the first one on the first bid. And then he was like, I'm last on the next one, bet. He's like everybody else. And he said he just turned around and just put up a 1. And I saw it on the video. I'll send you the video. It's hilarious. So he's turning like 1. And then, he's a comedian, right? Comedy writer, so he's a funny dude like that.
It was definitely game changing, and she overbid it, and it's kind of my fault, because I was like, okay, well, and it was because it was the SUV that made me go up, and I had just bought a car, and
but
so
I think they're always overpriced with that stuff. So
we went overpriced for it, because I'm thinking like a mid-size SUV, but then her trip was like it was like a VIP trip to like the Grand Ole Opry and some shit. And then it was like some dope Bluetooth speakers and whatever. And I was just like, okay, if the sound bar just costs like $700-800, then this VIP trip after COVID, prices are inflated a little bit. And then I'm thinking about this car, and then it was like some other shit. And I was like, okay, maybe 30, because it was like a VIP, like luxury experience in Tennessee. Okay. So I was like, okay. And I was thinking I could have said like 28. I would have said 26. Yeah. And so she ended up being 4K over. And then the other dude, what we bid it was really how much his cost, because he had a trip to like Mexico City, a remodel for a kitchen, and like I feel like, and he had some other prizes too. It was a car as well in his trip. So his was more like 30K. So he bid under and we had bid over.
Because how much is it how close do you need to be to get it if you to get both of them? Like you have to be within 1,000?
Yeah. I think it's like that. And then now, so she ended up like, cause she lost her game, cause how they had the camera, it was like front and center on the stage and we were sat in the middle, so she couldn't see me. So I'm trying to like, in COVID protocol, so you can't really be how it was. So I'm trying to like lean out so she can like see my long fingers, but she saw my first 2 numbers and then like, fuck. And the camera's like looking at me in my face. And so it was like she could have taken the cash. It was some Michael Kors shoes. I think like maybe like a coffee machine or something else. But or you could try for the car. So she was like, I'm gonna try for the car. And that's how she ended up guessing, like, because they kept asking her. And I was like, man, them shoes ain't no Louboutins. No Elias.
Let them go.
Yeah, I know, but it was bomb. It was bomb. Anybody listen and watch it, if you ever had a chance to come out here and go, please make a day where you can go to the fucking Price is Right.
Price is Right. I'm trying to get on Jeopardy at some point. That's my demo.
I would have tried to get on there if LeVar Burton had hosted.
Oh, I wanted somebody super racist. I wanted somebody like racist, like to be on there and be like,
you mean like the guy that was the host that had to say
yeah, I wanted him. That's why I
Yeah.
come on there stunting and being like, come on out. I'm talking about with my hair half braided, you know, they be like, this is not the same guy from the interview. Show ain't. North Side represent from the Ville, baby. We from the Ville.
Jesus take the wheel.
And then it'd be like something says, the answer will be what is Napoleon?
So you would have been on there just being a nigga. You just wanted to nig.
But then I've been like, my answers would be like, so what is Napoleon? And then like, from the Ville, what is John F. Kennedy? from the Ville.
Man, you know what? I don't know. I did Tahir's game show Wording is Hard. It's a different level of pressure once you actually in that chair.
Oh, I know.
I'm like, and I literally won by a hair. I would never let that nigga live that down. And it ain't no fucking rematch. No max. Well, tell the people where they can find
so we're gonna be on the schedule, y'all. We already been talking about, we're gonna make sure we're on the schedule with this. And shout out to Chris Brown. I still haven't listened to a song since Nas Mirage.
Nigga, the Indigo album go hard. He got this song with her called Come Together. It's amazing.
No. It's good. We out.
Okay.